Hi guys, it's Sparky Cat here. Okay, I'm going to give you a tutorial in several steps on how to create facial animation in a custom avatar. Okay, using 3ds Max and iClone. Okay, and a couple of other programs. Okay, here we go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get a figure from XNALara. You can use any figure from any source you want as long as you get it prepped. Okay, so I'm going to go into XNALara. Okay, and I'm going to find my figure. So it's in here, Leon. Okay, here we go. So Leon figure. Okay, now I'm going to do a couple of things here. I'm going to select his jaw, okay, his head and his jaw, and I'm going to open his mouth slightly. You see, he opens his mouth. Needs to be open slightly to get the best animation. Okay, so basically that's all I'm going to do. Right, looks okay. So I'm going to file and I'm going to export as Leon. Okay, save. I'm going to quit that. Okay. Right, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go into 3ds Max, okay, which I've opened, and I'm going to import the mesh into 3ds Max. Okay. Right. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to desktop and I'm going to Leon. Okay. Now import as a single mesh. Okay, that's important. Okay, for this one. Okay, there we go. Import. Just get all that stuff just now. Okay, never mind. Okay, so we'll just maximize the viewport. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to, because we're going to overlay over the RL Chuck avatar, I'm going to take off his hands and things because it's too tricky to get right for just this tutorial. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick the element and I'm going to cut off his hands basically, and his hand too. Okay, and I'm going to do his glasses so you can see his face. Okay, just pick the rest of that. Okay, so now I've picked all him. I'm going to re-export it back as an OBJ, not an FBX, an OBJ. Okay, okay, so I'm going to go up to desktop, save it there just for convenience sake, and just going to overwrite the Leon figure. Okay, yeah, okay, that's it. Never mind the textures, we'll catch them later. Okay, done. Okay guys, that's the end of this part of the tutorial. Hope you were watching. Hi guys, Sparky Cat here again, welcome to part 2 of the tutorial. Okay, the first part you saw that we got the Leon OBJ mesh, and we created out of XNALara. We opened up a mouth and we cut off the hands in 3ds Max. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're just going to prep it in Exchange. So we'll get our Exchange up and running. Okay, we're going to open and export Leon in. Yeah, figure's too small. Figured that part out myself. Okay, so we're just going to turn him into the choose a line to ground. Okay, and we're going to resize him. Okay, we're going to take him all the way up. Okay, just make his head the same size as the template at the back. Okay. I'm going to go File, Export, OBJ, Leon. Do you want to replace it? Yes, I do. Okay, that's it. Okay, that's part 2. Okay, guys, thank you. Hi guys, welcome to part 3. Okay, so you saw in the last 2 tutorials that we got our Leon into 3D Exchange. Okay, there's the template size. Okay, you can put some textures on them if you want. Textures are down here. Okay, there we go, something like that. Yeah, what was it? Moving up. Yeah, okay. Skin, textures. Okay, pretty basic stuff. This is only really rough. You can fiddle about with it to your heart's content. Okay, there we go. Okay, so there he is. Okay, good old Leon. Okay, all textured and sized up. Okay. Anyway, we'll keep it like that. Maybe that's not quite right, but who cares? Anyway, right, here we go. Export to OBJ Leon, yeah. Okay, that's it. Okay, so, right, that's that part done. Okay, now, okay, 3ds Max next. Okay, so what you do is get your G5 chuck avatar into 3ds Max. Yeah, we're going to do a few things. We're going to hide all this stuff here. So right click and hide selection. You can delete it if you want. Okay, we're also going to take the clothes off a chuck. So how do we do that? So right, we're going there, let's select a mesh. Okay, this is RL upper mesh. Okay, go in here, edit poly, element. Yes, okay. Click that, and then press delete. Okay, up to there. Back down to here, select it. This is how I do it, maybe a quicker way. Go, delete that. Okay, and the thing is to make him naked is his shoes. Okay, we're going to go in here, we're going to pick his shoes, back into here, back in editable mesh, element, shoes, bang, shoes, bang. Okay, right, now the other thing to do is to pull this all the way up here and make him T-posed. Okay, right. That's that part of the tutorial done. Okay, cheers guys. Hi guys, welcome to the next part of the tutorial. Okay, in this part what we're going to do is we're going to take the custom Leon mesh that we made earlier and we're going to overlay over the naked Chuck avatar. Okay, I'll show you how to do that. So you go up here, import, and Leon's in here, so OBJ. Again, import as a single mesh. Okay, that's fine. Import. Now you can see that his size overall is pretty good. Okay, a wee bit taller than maybe it should be, but hey, it's not bad. So preparation is the key, guys. Okay, we're going to maybe just have to tweak and mesh a bit. So what we'll do is we're just going to come in here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this up just to make it easier to work with. Okay, that'll work. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to push that in there. Okay, so it kind of lines up. Looks better already. You can see that his arms right in the middle. Okay, and his arms not quite in the middle, so we can sort that. How are we going to sort that? You ask yourselves. Right, okay, what we're going to do is there's bones inside the RL avatar, so we're going to push and pull the bones. Okay, so we're going to go into wireframe so we can see things a bit better. Okay, so there are many vertices and all sorts of stuff in here, so we're looking for the bones. Okay, and I can just tell that that's a bone. RL upper arm, yeah, that's the one I'm looking for. Yep, I'm going to go there. Okay, so now if I pull into his arm, it will come in now. Okay, so we'll just readjust this to see where we are. Okay, that looks good. You can do the same with the other arm if you wanted to. It looks not too bad. Okay, we'll keep with that. Okay. Right. Okay, again his feet look a wee bit off, not aligned with the mesh. So you can do it two ways. This is one way to do it. What we're going to do here is to go into wireframe again. I'm going to select his thigh bone, upper thigh, go into select and rotate, smooth. I just like to use that to see so you can move his foot into there, and we'll do the other side as well. Wireframe, get it over a bit. Right, so now there's still sort of key areas that we need to sort of address. Okay, so we're going to pull the mesh. Again, the box's legs and things look a wee bit sort of like they could be sorted properly. So how we're going to do that? So what we're going to do is we're going to pick the mesh. Okay, it's highlighted, and we're going to go into the modifier list, and we're going to go down to something called FFD 4x4x4. Okay, right. So it gives us a wee nice orange sort of mesh to pull. So if you go up into here, the modify tab up here, FFD 4x4x4, we're going to click control points. Okay, if you don't do that, the whole mesh will move. So you only want one thing at a time to move. So click that. And again, this is just trial and error, guys. Just pull and push till you get things. See that? See how the mesh come in now? Okay, till you get it to go. As long as it's near enough. If there's a little bit of skin showing, it shouldn't be a problem because you're going to delete the skin and iClone once you get the avatar into iClone. Okay, again you can pull and push to your heart's content. The more you pull and push, the more you warp the mesh. So be warned. It's a bit trial and error to start with when you're first starting out. Okay, so here we can probably just take this and pull out a bit. Again, I'm only showing you really roughly. You can take your time and do this a lot more thoroughly. You can poke and pull and squeeze and tug and do all sorts of things to your heart's content. But as I said, the more you tweak a mesh, sometimes worse it gets. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to push his head down, just realign it because it just looks a wee bit off-centered. Okay, the trick is to get the head roughly in line with the mesh. Okay, again you can push and pull all sorts of things. See what this does. There you go, see his nose popping out. Okay, so you can see all these little green things that appeared. Okay, these are key sort of nose things that you can pull and push. So that's this part of the tutorial over. I hope you learned something there. Again, go away and try it for yourselves. Okay guys, that's it, thank you. Hi guys, thanks for coming back to the next part of the tutorial. Okay, so what we've done so far, we've pushed and pulled the custom mesh and got it onto the RL avatar. We used control points in various positions up here to push and pull the mesh to get it to sit roughly on top of the RL mesh. So now I'm going to do the part that I think everybody's looking to do, is the facial part. Okay, so we'll have a go. So what we'll do is we'll go for there, and we'll go into wireframe mode. Okay, we'll give it a bit of a... Okay, so you can see that the custom mesh is in green this time. Okay, because I paused it and stuff. So, but it's easy fixed. We can change that to whatever. You can change it to red if you want. Yeah, okay, vivant. There we go. Back again to red. Okay, right. So let's have a look. Okay, so you can see that the RL mesh is in sort of khaki green colour. Okay, and what we're going to basically do is we're going to try and manipulate all these green points and these bones. You see the bones in there in wireframe mode. Okay, all these bones and things. It's eyebrows, nose, upper lip, lower lip, jaw, whatever. Okay, we're going to push and pull them to try and mimic that of the custom mesh. Okay, so as long as you push the thing as close as you can in, okay, there shouldn't be too much hassle to do. Okay, so if I just pick some nodes here and here, we can just push them up a fraction. Okay, see how that matches? Okay, that's not bad. Okay, this one too. Again, how much you want to do is entirely up to you to get this thing to sit as much as you can. Okay, I'm just going to show you roughly. I'm sure the purists and critics will be on my back. Okay, never mind, let's have a go. Okay, that one, that one, that one, that one. Okay, let's what I mean? It's it's fiddly. See, the closer you are to the thing, the easier it is to pick up the nodes and stuff. Now, should be able to do something with that. Okay, that's not bad. I've seen worse. Okay, and the nose looks pretty good actually. The nose is falling into place. Okay, now these are all the little peripheral nodes. Okay, that I'm doing. Okay, I've not actually touched the bones yet. Okay, if I wanted to do something with the bones, again, I just select the bone, and again, it would just be a case of pulling and pushing the thing to suit. Let's go down a bit actually. See what that is. See how that pulls that in. Okay, if you push and pull it too much, you get some really odd stuff going on. So just try and just catch that one. There we go. What does that do? It just pulls it in a bit. We'll just lift it up a bit. Okay. Again, sometimes if you pull and push things, it alters bits and pieces. So again, it's just a case of persevering and doing them. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Do you know, it's not too bad for what I'm showing you. It's not too bad. Okay, and nose is pretty good. Okay, lips not bad. It seems to go in a bit out of sync there, but it's okay. We'll sort that. That'll be sorted. Okay, the eyebrows as well. Okay, again matching. Try and do them in tandem if you can, because if you don't, you get one pulled and one. Okay, there we go. Okay, close to the mesh. Let's see what that's doing. Again, if you pull and push in this sort of view frame, you'll see exactly what I mean. You can pull the thing out. Okay, there's a RL mesh. Okay, you just want it to be just sort of okay, because we're going to delete the mesh anyway. Okay, right. Okay, when you're happy and you've done all that, next thing we'll do is we're going to skin wrap the thing. Okay, and that's as good as I'm going to go for today. Okay, so just pick the mesh. Okay, so we're going to skin wrap. Okay, so that means we're going to attach the custom mesh onto the RL avatar. So skin wrap. Okay, and we're going to go down to this parameters part here. Okay, this part it says vertex deformation. We're going to change that to face deformation, and we're going to weight all the points. Okay, that's only two things you need to sort there. Okay, and we're going to add stuff in here, so we'll click the add button. So we're going to pick the RL mesh. Okay, parts of the RL mesh that matter. So RL face, because that's the part we put the mesh onto. Okay, you've got to wait for your cursor to go back to an arrow, because it's mapping everything. Okay, see, depends on how fast your computer is. I've got 16 gigs of RAM and blah blah blah, and a fairly fast processor and a kick-ass graphics card, so it doesn't take so long to do. Okay, so that's that sorted. Okay, RL upper again. Anytime soon. Down. So the only things we didn't we didn't do anything with the hands, so we're not going to pick a hands. So we're going to pick the legs, RL lower, and the feet. That's the only things that we've mapped. Okay, and then we're just going to go down to feet. Okay, there we go. It doesn't really matter if things are showing through, because we're going to delete the meshes in the iClone. Or the opacity them, sorry. Okay, RL shoes. Again, wait for your cursor to go back to a pointy. Okay, here we go. Okay, so that's that part. Okay, so the only thing we need to do is go convert to skin. Okay, you see that's okay. That happens for some reason. I'm not exactly sure. Go back again. There you go. Did it this time. Okay, right. So we've wrapped it on, but what we need to do now is we need to rename this mesh, okay, because it's not going to stay on. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to pick RL upper. It could be the lower or whatever. We're going to pick RL upper. I always pick this RL upper, and we're going to copy that. Right click, copy. Okay, and then we're going to pick the Leon mesh. We're going to highlight it. We're going to right click. I'm going to paste. Right, so that puts a mesh on to the RL avatar. You got to do that part, guys. Okay, then we're going to select the whole thing, and then we're going to export it to my desktop. Okay, so iClone 5, iAvatar, iFace, iMotion. Okay, I'll just call it Leon 1. Okay, I'll just call it that. Change that to desktop. Okay, I'm going to save it there, and okay, G5 standard character. If you were making a G5 head, you choose the head. G5 character, leave textures at no limit. Okay, export to desktop, that's where I'm going. Okay, right, okay, and you'll see the bar coming up here. Create, save file, all done. Okay guys, that's that part of the tutorial done. Okay, thank you. Hi guys, it's Sparky Cat here. Okay, welcome to the last part of the tutorial. Okay, here we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to import the avatar that we made in Max. Okay, and here he is, Leon 1. Let's see if it's worked. Okay, and you can see that the mesh, it looks like shit. Okay, there's all sorts of skin poking through, but we're going to sort that. Okay, so we're going to go to skin, we're going to go RL hands, we're not going to do anything with that. RL shoes, so we're going to do an opacity on that. Okay, and hey, his skin's gone from there. Okay, we're also going to go lower. Okay, do an opacity on that. You see the skin's all gone from there. Okay, and we're going to go face, and we're going to go there. So he's gone Leon. Okay, and we're going to go hair. We're going to remove that. Okay, we're going to go back to skin. Okay, we're going to go to upper this time. Okay, upper. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to leave the upper as it is, but I'm going to make an opacity map. Okay, if those of you who don't know what an opacity map is, black colours means that the colours disappear, white colours mean that the colours stay. Okay, so I've made one already, and that's it there. There we go. Okay, so all it's done is I've taken this and I put it into an editing program, and I blanked it out basically, and I've just left these arms there, because if I don't and I take the opacity off, his arms go. Okay, so there we go. So that's that. That's taking everything off. You just check around your avatar and just make sure everything's off. Okay, yeah, a lot of flaws and things, but you know, this is only a tutorial to show you. Okay, there's a wee bit there on his arm. Okay, again, you just refine this. I'm not going to bother for this. Okay, right, let's see what we can do. Okay, everything looks a bit specular, you know, it's a shiny bit, so we'll go there. Actually, we're going to go upper body, because remember what we did is we renamed the mesh to upper, so everything's upper body. Okay, so we're going to go there, and we've got two-sided, and we're going to go specular, so it takes the specular off of them. Okay, for some reason that's gone back on. Okay, scan, yeah, okay, I made a mistake there, didn't I? So, okay, shoes, opacity, okay, lower, take that off, and face, take that off in his hair as well. Okay, hair's gone already. Okay, so what we're left with is this part with the teeth. Now you can do a couple of things here. So we're going to do head, mouth, and teeth. You can widen them. You can you can push and pull them. Or if you want, you can just get rid of them altogether. Okay, right. Okay, you can see things just look not quite right, but hey, this is a tutorial for this. Okay, there's little things there, so eyes, eyelashes, we'll get rid of the eyelashes. Okay, but if we go into, okay, but this is just to show you roughly what facial animation. Okay, again, if you take your time, you can tweak it and things to make it better. Okay, so I'm going to go actor, we're going to go animation, we're going to go facial animation, puppet. There you go. Okay, so he moves. Okay, spacebar stop. So if I was to type in somewhere like
Hi, this is Sparkpocket, and this is the tutorial for facial animation.
there you go, guys. Very rough and extreme, but it shows you how to do facial animation. Again, with a bit of perseverance and tweaking, you can get all this sorted. Okay, you can go into face key, detail. You can pull. There you go. It is working. Okay, again, you could sort his mouth.